Good evening, everyone. Hello and welcome to A Course in Miracles. We've been at it now for 52 days as of tonight, and so excited. I'm Teri Angel here with my co-host Karen Palmer. Hi, Karen. Our beautiful family that's in with us, Christine and Sunny.
Yep.
And Miss Sharon Ria, who I got a real hug from today. So happy to be here with you.
Yes.
And our Charlie Charming Coons.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, Charlie.
So
Hi, Sharon.
we are going to get into this lesson and our review that's going on. So Karen, do you want to guide us into that?
Okay, so I'll just invite us to close our eyes as long as it's safe. And just start to slow down your breath.
Jean says she's trying, she can't get in.
All right, I'll take care of it, Karen.
Okay.
And see if we can just relax all our thoughts. Just quietly rest as you start to go into your own true heart. Feeling that kind, gentle, divine heart. And letting yourself rest there. As we will reflect on some of the ideas and the lessons and the exercises that we have been experiencing. And we will share a little bit about how things have been going. And in this moment, we just want to let everything go. All our ideas, all our concepts, all idols, all images, everything. Just letting everything go. For this little amount of time, we choose to rest and trust and listen as the divine wisdom is shared and expressed through these beautiful expressions. We're allowing that expression through a direct communication, letting these beautiful, beautiful bodies be vessels and means of communication. And that is their purpose. So we rest knowing that all is well, all is love, all is light. When we have forgiven ourselves and remembered who we are, we will bless everyone and everything that we see. There will be no past, and therefore no enemies. And we will look with love on all that we failed to see before. So as we come back into this moment, just going to relax into this session, and we're moving on to our reviews. But we had some reviews last night, so we can see how that all went. Welcome, Auntie Jean. We can see how everything went so that we can move on to the next 5. Teri, you haven't been with us for a while. Do you want to share anything specific?
Oh, I'm just
You probably
loving.
had some very interesting exercises.
I'm loving reflecting because, you know, I was on the road the last couple of days, and that's a meditation for me, just to be in that energy, to just be quiet and as I drive along. And so this reflection, I think, is such an important part of this course. You know, it's like, okay, we have to go back now, but it's really not going back. It's really seeing how we've changed. That's what, for me, it is. It's like, how have I changed? And I find myself now when I'm talking to somebody about anything, doesn't even matter what it is, somehow the lessons from the course work their way into the conversation. And I'm finding this, so many times there's a beautiful insight. And I know it's come from our discussion that we've had as a group. And it just like fits into every part of our life. This is what I'm loving about it. I've been doing this course work for over 30 years. And this is where it has really sunk in. I know, I think, Jean, you've mentioned that you've done it, been doing it for a few years. And this is the one that makes the most sense, is when we come together as a group and discuss it. And I can listen to one person teaching it, but I think getting the different viewpoints has helped all of us. And that's what I found. It's like something somebody else has said. And then when I'm talking to somebody about an experience, and it's like, oh, I remember Charlie said that, or, you know, Sharon mentioned that. And so it just really solidifies it in us to do this review. So it's not just busy work. It's not just taking a break from the lessons themselves. It really is important for us to understand everything that we've learned to this point. So I'm loving this, and I have spent a lot of time over the last couple of days just going, okay, you know, everything we've studied so far in these lessons, they're really important in every part of our lives. And that's what I've gotten from it. So interesting to hear how everybody else's experience is as you've reflected and gone over these lessons.
Well, I looked at what the ones were for 52, and they were, I am upset because I see what is not there. I see only the past. My mind is preoccupied with past thoughts. I see nothing as it is now. My thoughts do not mean anything. And I think there's another page with one more. And I'm interested with the themes because I'm like Teri, there's conversation that I'll have, and I'm like, oh, I'm speaking in A Course in Miracle terms in Sharon's words. And it's like, it's become part of my thought process.
Yeah.
And now I listen to people differently when they're saying things that are not in concert with what we're learning and how we're learning to think. And today it was really impressed upon me the one, where is it? My mind is preoccupied with past thoughts.
Yeah.
That's tomorrow's.
That's tomorrow's?
Uh-huh.
Oh. Okay. Anyway.
It's okay, Charlie.
But that's okay.
Okay.
Right. It's
I
fine.
thought we were reviewing in lesson 52. Is that the one we're on?
We're reviewing lesson 51. We're going into 52
Oh,
tonight.
okay. So
But
yeah, I'm a
that's
day
okay.
ahead.
We want to hear what you want to share.
Okay,
Thank you,
it's
Charlie.
all good
Yeah, please
information.
don't correct each other. Just
That's okay. No
let
worries.
people speak.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
Yeah, no worries. But my point is that they're starting to all meld into one mind, one way of thinking, I guess, that is very different than I've ever had before, and it's becoming more and more natural. Like I don't think about it now that we're reviewing them. I just really feel like, oh, yeah, after 50 some days, they're a part of me now.
Yeah.
So true. Yeah. I think that's kind of what I've been realizing. I really for lesson 51, I don't know if y'all can hear me. Let me put this
Yes,
up.
we do. We hear you,
You
T.
do. Okay. I really went over the first four. I don't have trouble with the fifth one. I'm never upset for the reason I think. I think I've known that for a very long time. I've accepted that. It's been part of me. But the one about the meaning of things, and like, you know, the lamp doesn't have any meaning, or the chair is, you know, I had trouble with those lessons until the point where I reached, and that's why I reviewed them for quite a while. It is what they were teaching me personally, and it may not be true for other people, that my perception of things, I can't trust it because it has to do with my ego. It has to do with what people have told me I should believe. It has to do with the world, really, what the pressures and stuff that they put on you, and that they pretty much want everybody to kind of believe the same things, you know. So anyway, that was my problem. But when I finally realized, well, what they're trying to get me to do is to look to see, to have more vision, in the sense that I can trust God's vision, because God's vision is true. So I've just learned to, when I'm introduced to an idea, I run it through spirit. It's like Karen says, that's where she does. She runs it through spirit. If it's spirit, if it's true, the spirit inside me tells me, yes, it's true. I feel it in there. And so I don't worry about the other stuff anymore. What I think I'm seeing that's probably not true or anything. And it just like Sharon, it just become a part of my life now. You know, I look at people, and I just look at them, hopefully with the love that God looks at them, and not try to make my own judgments and work out okay, well, that person is going to do this no, I don't know that. The only truth I can see is that that's a person God loves, and I love them too. So it's been really life-changing for me, really, really. So that's pretty much what I did all day.
Well, I I went over to 5 and I concentrated mostly on the fourth and the fifth one. These thoughts don't mean anything to me, and I am never upset for the reasons I think. And of course, if the thoughts don't mean anything, then there's no reason for me to think. to be upset over, and I was just saying that over and over and over, the two of them, one right after the other, and it felt so calm, and I just, no reason to be upset. And just to be in the godly place, when you look at it through the eyes of God, it just gives you that feeling of, I am pure presence, and I am a child of God, and and all the other ones we've learned, in the lessons afterwards, I just get the feeling, when I say them things. So it's really life-changing. Wow. You're just so happy, and it's like, wow. It's like, why can't everybody be like this? It's
Right.
Imagine a world with everybody like that. Wow.
I imagine that all the time, Charlie. Yeah. And I like to say, we're only here for a minute. This life stream is so short. It doesn't matter. Those little things that seem so monumental at times, they're not important. What is important is, what are we doing with this minute that we have? So when we see ourselves getting upset, it's like, oh, what is that? What's that all about? And we're not upset for the reason we think we are, which is the one that Karen loves. Yeah. Christine, you had your hand raised, honey.
Yeah, I walked that my sister-in-law bought me new pants, and I am a size 12. I used to be a size 15, Terry. Now I'm the 12 African white woman. See?
Good for you, Christine. That's beautiful.
That's wonderful.
Oh my God.
Charlie.
You can't make this stuff up.
Nope.
Don't be jealous, Chuck. Okay, well, we don't have anyone commenting online, so I guess we can talk about this next series that we're going to review, Karen.
Oh, okay.
And Karen, did you want to share anything about your review?
Oh, no, that's good. We can just share the review. Did you want to share something from the insight or from Pam Grout?
Well, I don't even know where my Kindle is.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's in the bag somewhere. I just got here today to Sharon's.
Yes.
Yeah.
The room is full of bags. Sure, Auntie Jean understands that statement.
Yeah.
I may do it too, Terry. I understand.
Okay, so we're going into lesson 52. And these are reviews of 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I am upset because I see what is not there. Reality is never frightening. It is impossible that it could upset me. Reality brings only perfect peace. When I am upset, it is always because I have replaced reality with illusions I made up. The illusions are upsetting because I have given them reality and thus regard reality as an illusion. Nothing in God's creation is affected in any way by this confusion of mine. I am always upset by nothing. I see only the past. As I look about, I condemn the world I look upon. I call this seeing. I hold the past against everyone and everything, making them my enemies. When I have forgiven myself and remembered who I am, I will bless everyone and everything I see. There will be no past and therefore no enemies. And I will look with love on all that I failed to see before. My mind is preoccupied with past thoughts. I see only my own thoughts, and my mind is preoccupied with the past. God, is that true? Oh, so true.
Oh boy, Karen.
What then can I see as it is right now? Let me remember that I look on the past to prevent the present from dawning on my mind.
Yeah.
That's powerful. Let me remember that I look on the past to prevent the present from dawning on my mind. See, the ego thought system never wants us at peace. It never wants us to be quiet enough to hear the voice for love and the Holy Spirit's voice, because the Holy Spirit's voice is soft and quiet, and the ego's voice is loud and brass. It changes though. It can be all sweet and honey, I'm here to help you. I'm here to tell you you just need to look at that person and tell that person that they're really wrong right now. And you just have to, you're just helping that person by correcting them right now. That's all of it. The ego it has all kinds of different voices. But the one voice, the voice for love, is always soft. It's always gentle. It always touches your heart and you feel it first. See, but the ego voice always speaks first. Notice that. Notice that and pay attention to that, because it's always the first to jump in with an answer. When you're asking questions, it's the first one to answer. So always pause, just like beautiful Sharon says, always pause, because that first, when you're ready to correct somebody, when you're ready to analyze a problem or come up with your own solution, that is ego, always. It's always ego. So wow, I love that. Let me remember that I look on the past to prevent the present from dawning on my mind. Let me understand that I am trying to use time against God. Let me learn to give the past away, realizing that in so doing, I'm giving up nothing. I see nothing as it is now. If I see nothing as it is now, it can truly be said that I see nothing. I can see only what is now. The choice is not whether to see the past or the present. The choice is merely whether to see or not. What I have chosen to see has cost me vision. Now I would choose again that I may see. My thoughts do not mean anything. I have no private thoughts, yet it is only private thoughts of which I am aware. What can these thoughts mean? They do not exist, and so they mean nothing. Yet my mind is part of creation and part of its creator. Would I not rather join the thinking of the universe than to obscure all that is really mine with my pitiful and meaningless private thoughts. That's another thing, you know, that the ego always is self-interest, the ego thought system. And it's not an entity, the ego, it's a thought system. And that's a very important thing, because when we give it some kind of power by calling it an entity and claiming it as our identity, we are giving it so much power. And it's not powerful. It's only us who gives it power. If we don't pay no mind, if we ignore it completely, it just disappears. It really does. I mean, you can have a whole day where you don't have any issues or problems if you just keep on going, I'm not listening to you. I'm just not listening to you. Just not paying you no mind. You're not real. Only love is real. The answer is always that. You're not real. Only love is real. And it just stops that ego thought system right in its tracks. I mean, for me, that's my experience. That's been my experience. I don't know for everybody else, because other people will say, oh, that's just airy-fairy, Karen. You just think everything's just all lovey-dovey. And that's all good and great for you, Karen, because everything's always so great for you. Well, it's not always so great for me. So that's not true. It's not. This dream is really struggling sometimes. This dream is very painful at times for me, but I don't choose to dwell there. I don't choose to stay there, because honestly, only love is real for me. That's how I feel. I know when I say that to certain people in my surroundings, that I get rolled eyes and people going, you're just so out there from reality, Karen. I'm like, I don't want your reality.
Yeah, we don't have to put any thought into their reality.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for sharing. I honestly don't want your reality. I have no desire for what other people believe. I have no interest in what other people believe anymore.
There are no other people.
Yeah, there's no other people, but everybody has their right to their own opinion and their own beliefs.
Absolutely.
And my goal now is to have no resistance to anyone's beliefs or opinions, because they're nothing. They're meaningless.
Right. So we have our lesson for tomorrow.
Yeah.
And Kathy Hand just popped in to say hello to all of us. Hi, Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
And it is it's yoga night, so we're gonna
that's right.
get on with the chanting part. And
Hi,
Shalon,
everybody.
thank you so much for being with us tonight.
Hey, I'll see you in a half a second, Terry.
Yes.
You all have fun.
Bye, Abhijit. Bye, Christine. Bye,
Bye,
Charlie.
everyone.
Bye, everyone.
All right, so we're going to start with Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Karen, would you talk about that, please?
Okay, so this is where we're going to chant 3 times slow, and then we'll chant 108 times all together as our beautiful family. Beautiful Auntie Jean will let us know when we get to that magic number, and then beautiful Teri Angel will lead us in a short meditation on freedom, and then we'll go into our second chant. So we declare that all obstacles be removed.
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
We declare that all barriers, conflicts, and violence be removed.
Om
Gam
Ganapataye Namaha.
We declare that all illusions and illness be removed.
Om
Ganapataye Namaha. Om Om Gam
Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam
Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Let's take a breath into our heart center. Focus in on that energy of freedom. When we let things go, no matter how small it is, it's a barrier. But when we let it go, we enter into that arena of freedom, happiness, joy, excitement, and that place where the miracles are showing up everywhere for us. And that's where we're going with this high vibration. We're going into Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Karen, please talk about that.
Okay, so this is where we're going to chant 3 times slow, and then we'll chant 108 times all together as our beautiful family. Beautiful Auntie Jean will let us know when we get to that magic number, and then beautiful Teri Angel will lead us in the next part of our session. So we declare that all are accepting, aligning, allowing, and awake. Nam We declare that all are happy and healthy. Nam We declare that all live in peace and harmony and are open and ready to receive miracles. Nam Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
home when they
Nam
get
Myoho
down.
Renge Kyo.
Oh, when
Nam
they
Myoho Renge
go.
Kyo.
Yeah. Oh, when they go.
Let's go back into our hearts now and really feel that energy of love. Just draw it into your lungs, that beautiful pink loving energy, and let it go all through your body, anchoring in your heart. And we're going to chant Om 3 times. Om is the cosmic sound of God. So we're giving all glory, all honor to our Creator. And then we'll stay in our hearts for a moment, doing the heart-brain coherence, and then another moment to give that love away before we say goodnight. So take a deep breath in, and you're welcome to join us for the chanting of Om. Now, as you hold that beautiful energy of love, of joy, of peace, just pause and send that love out from you. Feel it deeply in your heart and just have that desire that everyone on the planet could feel that same feeling. So we know that where 2 or more are gathered is expanded. So just see all of our energy fields right now merging together to send out this love and this light everywhere on our planet, down deep into the very bowels of Mama Gaia, so that she can take that and send it up through all the roots, all of the layers of soil, and into everyone's root chakra. So just see that happening, envision it as you send out your love. See it going where it needs to go, and see it coming back to you. Om Shanti, Shanti. Om, peace, peace. May this peace, this love, this joy provide a light to those who are still immersed in the darkness. May it give a glimmer of hope in the hearts of everyone on the planet. Om Shanti. Ah, so beautiful. And our miracle Marlene has joined with us. Hi, Marlene. So good for you to be here tonight with us. Every night we make a declaration. We declare that there is peace on earth. And we declare that that peace begins inside of us. That's where everything begins. So let's say that together and really feel that energy of this declaration as we send it out far and wide. And Charlie will tell us in a few minutes how long we've been doing this declaration. So on the count of 3, 2, 1. We declare that there is peace on earth. And we declare
that peace begins
always
forever.
Forever.
Amen.
Amen. So, Charles,
We've been doing this for 995 days now.
Wow.
As a group known as the Peace.
for peace.
Exactly.
Sounds
So
like
in
we have a
4
special
days-
celebration coming up.
In 4
Yes.
days.
Yeah.
That's right. And we're all P's here. We have Christine P. We have Terry P. We have Charlie P. We have Sunny P. We have Marlene P. And probably Annie P. She's probably listening. And we have lots of P's. But
Karen that we lost.
Karen, who went away for a little while, and hope
And
Terry's
Gracie.
okay. So all of you out there who have questions about what you are, wouldn't you like to be a P too? A P for peace.
Indeed. And you
So-
are. If you're hearing this, you are a P for
You
peace.
are. And we're missing our Gracie P tonight. We love her. So
Gracie, we love you so much.
What person?
The hills are getting lonely.
Yeah.
But we know that they're alive with the chanting that we do.
And
Thank you, Gracie, for always reminding us of that.
that's right.
All right. So we're going to get out of here. And we pray that you have a blessed rest of your day or night, evening, whatever it might look like for you in your world. Thank you for being with us. And we're going to do it all over again tomorrow, working our way toward that 999.
9.
Which is going to happen
Yes.
this weekend. So come in and join us. We love you so much. Stay in your hearts and stay blessed. And we leave you with
Namaste.
Yay, y'all.
Oh,
bye, everyone. We'll see you
Thank you.
tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
bye.
Night, Gracie, wherever you
Wherever you
are.
are.
Good night, Marlene.
And
We
be
love you.
kind.
Be kind.
Be
Be,
kind. Be kind.
And be kind.
Be kind.
mhm.
Okay.
Very
Bye,
important.